This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS. Today is Sunday, December 3rd, 2017. This is Corey Prescott reporting for CLNS, the leading online provider of audiovisual coverage for the Boston Celtics. When Isaiah Thomas, dubbed the King of the Fourth during last season's exciting run, was shipped off to Cleveland as part of the Kyrie Irving trade, Boston Celtics fans thought that Irving would pick up most of Thomas's scoring in the final quarter of games. While you wouldn't have been too far off in your thinking, as Irving's 7-point per game average in the fourth quarter of games is fourth in the NBA behind LeBron James, Kristaps Porzingis, and DeMarcus Cousins, there has been an unlikely complement to Kyrie when the games have mattered most. 19-year-old Jayson Tatum has been one of the many bright spots on the Celtics team that earned an NBA best 20 wins with a 116-111 victory Saturday afternoon against the Suns. Tatum's poise and on-court IQ passes the eye test, yet it's been his ability to flourish with the game on the line that has added even more to his standout Rookie of the Year campaign. During yesterday's game, with the Celtics hanging on to a 3-point lead, Tatum received a pass on the go from Al Horford. Curling around Horford's quasi-screen, Tatum showed no hesitation, jetting to the rim with fellow rookie Josh Jackson in tow. Tatum's dunk gave the Celtics a 5-point lead with under a minute remaining, sealing the victory. He's mature beyond his years, Irving said after the game. He has the ability to get to open spots and make timely jump shots, as well as make drives to the basket that are kind of uncanny for a young player. Tatum is averaging 4.4 points in the fourth quarter this season, a mark that's second on the Celtics behind only Irving. The NBA defines its clutch stat as both teams being within 5 points of one another in the final 5 minutes of the game. Tatum's mark when the game is tightest is great for a seasoned vet. For a 19-year-old rookie, it's almost unfathomable. Tatum has scored a total of 33 clutch points this season, tied with Bradley Beal, Harrison Barnes, and Andrew Wiggins, who have a combined 13 seasons experience, good for 10th in the league. Tatum's 63.2 shooting percentage during this clutch time is best among players in the top 20 of total clutch points. Said Tatum, I guess it just happens that way. I don't really think about it. I just try to find my opportunity and then attack. He's very comfortable. He's not making a bigger deal than it is. Horford, who gushed about Tatum last week, added, he's just going out there and playing basketball. He has a lot of confidence. He'll continue to get better, and he's been getting better since the first game of the season. I'm looking forward to what's ahead with him. The Celtics continue their 5-game homestand with Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks on Monday, who are one of only 2 teams to beat the Celtics on the Garden floor this season. In other NBA news and notes, Clippers guard Austin Rivers has been fined $25,000 for a verbal outburst at a fan. Pelican star forward Anthony Davis injured his groin during the team's Friday night loss in Utah. According to ESPN's Adrian Wojnarowski, the Pelicans won't know the extent of Davis's injury until sometime today. Kawhi Leonard is apparently going through the last steps of his rehab process. The San Antonio Spurs franchise star went through 2 sessions of 5-on-5, according to the San Antonio Express News' Jeff McDonald. In the Celtics G League affiliate, the Maine Red Claws fell to 7-4 with a 118-110 loss to Rio Grande yesterday. Jabari Bird scored 19, while Kadeem Allen chipped in with 9 points and 8 assists, and former Celtics first-round pick RJ Hunter dropped 40 points on 14-22 shooting overall with 7 made threes. Listen up, Hoops fans. Basketball season is back. And now that your favorite hardwood heroes have returned to action, it's time for you to put your fantasy knowledge to the test to win huge cash prizes every night playing one-day fantasy basketball at DraftKings.com. At DraftKings, there are so many ways to play. You can choose from public contests with huge cash prizes or private contests where you can compete against your friends. They've even got beginner and casual contests where you'll play alongside people of similar skill level. And of course, the best part, you get to draft a brand new team each day. Huge cash prizes and bracket rights await only at DraftKings. Use code CLNS at DraftKings.com to play free with your first deposit for your share of $10,000 in total prizes tonight. Don't wait. Use code CLNS at DraftKings.com now to choose your lineup. That's code CLNS only at DraftKings.com, the game inside the game. Minimum $5 deposit required. Eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com for details. The all-new CLNS Media website has launched at CLNSmedia.com. CLNSmedia.com is now the home of this podcast and also 40-plus other podcasts and vidcasts in the world of sports, finance, comedy, and lifestyles. We are so excited to have our show featured on the new CLNS Media website. Support our network by checking this episode out at CLNSmedia.com. That's CLNSmedia.com. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNS on Twitter at CLNS Media. Be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.